about these teams. They can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond with the 3 and the 4. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the center position. Now here's Edwards. Floats one up. It's Edwards on the wing. Randall on the screen. McDaniels passes to Randall. Back to Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Curry. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Moody. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Randall on the screen. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Back to Curry. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Edwards. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Brian, back to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Curry, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Butler. Good work there as it goes.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Left side, DiVincenzo. And the basket is good. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
The 3 from Curry. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3, then strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
Now here's Randall. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's Curry. Banked it in off the glass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
The kick out to Edwards. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Here's Edwards. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They're just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Great open look there. Curry's got 13.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Here's Gobert, guarded by Post.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Curry. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. The combo up front is Draymond and Post. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. To the wing, right side. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Randall on the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. He's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
Pass to McDaniels. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Post. There's the triple, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Post has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And the 3 off target. The Warriors lead by 7. Left side Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by Butler.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 7. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Look at Butler finish the break.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
Green, the pass to Curry. From deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
To the cup, Curry. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Green against Randall. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Butler.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Eight seconds left in the second. The three from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
They've got Miller. He's out there with Naz Reid. And it's Shannon in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Jackson Davis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Count it. Good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for. Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, how about Moody with the open court finish?
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected. And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
To the inside, Dillingham. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Kuminga. The Warriors lead by 8. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And that one misses. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Ooh, ripped away. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga getting creative.
can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Kicks it out to Clark. Reed sets a screen. From behind the arc. Santos pulls it in.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
And it's good for 2.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Reed sets a screen. 1:33 left in the third quarter here.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Miller outside. Left side Reed. Miller, the pass to Clark. Miller, a screen on Kuminga.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe. The Warriors lead by 13. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Dillingham. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. Minnesota shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Jackson Davis' screen. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot's good. Jackson Davis has got 14 points now in the second half. Clark right side. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. Here's Kuminga. Takes it inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so, in the game for the Warriors, Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Edwards looking it over. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a deep 3 from Curry. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Curry's got 27.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Out to the right wing. Gobert finds Edwards. Randall right side. Pass to Gobert. Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McDaniels can't hit. The Warriors lead by 21. Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Warriors.
What's the saying? 80% of success is just showing up. And guess what? Butler shows up every night.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. To end the run. And it's good on the layup.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 30.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Moody passes to Curry. And the Warriors with another three. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Lets the three fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For three, DiVincenzo. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Golden State with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Outside, Green. DiVincenzo with a steal. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 36 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly... have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Pass to post. Curry against DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. McDaniels with some nice D. For three, Randall nails it from three.
Striking as fast as he can. Randall catches the defense unprepared with the pull-up.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Curry. DiVincenzo covering. Curry's shot is off. Outside Edwards. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant.